Hi, good morning and welcome to meditation. Today is the 11th of October. I would like to read with you in Revelation chapter 3. We have done chapter 1 and chapter 2, and we are talking about the letters of Christ to the seven churches of Asia Minor. Chapter 3 verse 1 says, "To the angel of the church in Sardis write, these are the words of him who holds the seven spirits of God and the seven stars. I know your deeds. You have a reputation of being alive, but you are dead." That's the problem of this church, a reputation. People wanted to have a reputation. This church had a reputation of being alive, but it was dead. So that's the bigger problem, isn't it? It's a church that looks like a church, but half of it is dead. So there is only one way here, is to repent. As with the other church as well that we saw yesterday, the only way is to repent. And what are they going to do? Because there are two things that are happening to this church. Because the church is half dead, the church is not expecting Jesus to come back. And Jesus in the book of Revelation said in the beginning, "I'm coming back soon." So Jesus is coming back soon. He's been saying that for 2,000 years. So he is coming back soon. And we have to be prepared. And the other problem is that the church was not wearing the proper robe. When you're not wearing the proper robe, you are not expecting Jesus to come back. Remember, therefore, what you have received and heard, hold it fast and repent. But if you do not wake up, I will come like a thief, and you will not know at what time I will come to you. In verse 2, he says, wake up, wake up. That's the message for today, wake up. Why do we need to wake up? Because the devil is not sleeping. We need to wake up because Jesus is coming back soon. And we need to wake up because we have a message to preach to this world. And if you are sleeping, what is going to happen to the world? Matthew chapter 24, verses 43 and 44, Jesus says this, but understand this, if the owner of the house has known at what time of night the thief was coming, he would have kept watch and would not have let his house be broken into. So you also must be ready, because the Son of Man will come at an hour when you do not expect him to come. So wake up. That's the message of Jesus to his church then and now as well. We need to wake up. Revelation chapter 3 verse 4, yet you have a few people in Sardis who have not soiled their clothes. They will walk with me. And they will walk with me dressed in white, for they are worthy. I don't know if you have listened to some of our messages of the year 2021, and also this year when we talked about the white dress, the white robe. And you see that the church of Christ in the book of Revelation, before the throne in chapter 7, on Mount Zion in chapter 14, at the feast of the Lamb in chapter 19, that church is dressed in white. What does it mean to be dressed in white? First, I'm going to read in Isaiah chapter 61, verse 10. I delight greatly in the Lord. My soul rejoices in my God, for he has clothed me with garments of salvation, and he's clothed me in a robe of his righteousness. Wonderful. As a bridegroom adorns his head like a priest, and as a bride adorns herself with diamonds. A priest went into the tabernacle, had to be dressed in a way. He could not just come dressed like I am now, wearing a black t-shirt or jeans. He had to be dressed in a certain way. To walk with Jesus, we have to be dressed in a different way. Here, Isaiah is saying that he's walking with a robe of God's righteousness. When you read the book of Revelation and you find the church dressed in white, you have to understand what it means. Revelation chapter 19, verse 8 is going to explain to us the meaning of the white robe. Fine linen and bright and clean was given to the church. Fine linen, it's written, stands for the righteous acts of God's holy people, meaning the righteousness of God in his people, in my life, in your life. That's the only way. Walk like Jesus, breathe like him, live like him, shine like him. That's very important. So what was the problem of the church in Sardis? The problem of the church in Sardis was that they were not walking with a linen that was clean like this one here, meaning they were not walking with Jesus. That's why Jesus is saying, your works are wonderful, but they're not like me. They're not from me. You are not walking like me. When you walk and we're not walking like Jesus, we need to wake up, because actually we are sleeping. We are not walking like Jesus. We're not filled with his righteousness, with his life. There is no way you can please God if you're not walking in his righteousness. As Isaiah said, we can pray that he's going to clothe us with the garments of salvation, with the robe of righteousness. God bless you.